how did such a joyous occasion end in this kind of chaos? Now, you can blame the fans, the stands, the supporters, everybody, the bloggers, everybody. We can blame everybody. But it was up to Queen to respond. Queen went on a rant, responded. Clarence went on a second rant, responded. When they should have just been quiet when everybody asked that question, why wasn't he invited? Now, let's go with that. Should he have been invited? Yes. Should she have told him? It's a possibility she was wrong for not telling him. But it's also a possibility, like she said before, is he just called her a miserable HOE last week. So was she petty? Probably. Is it not her job to make sure that this happened? Yes, it is. It's sort of her job and it's sort of his job. Should she have done? We can always say everything. Yes, Queen should have told him. Was she being petty? Yes. But let's ask this question before we even get into anything else. When was the last time Chris talked to CJ? It's not a 6-year-old job to tell us that he's graduated. But when you talk to your kids at any point in time, guess first thing they're gonna say, hey, I'm practicing to graduate. I'm practicing for this. This is a conversation you have back and forth with your kids. Second of all, does he know what school he goes to? This is graduation season. Chris is not doesn't know in his graduation season. He didn't even get the nerve to ask. He last time he talked to his son. It's like everybody said, being an active father should have made this a lot more easier. Like, okay, my baby mom being vindictive. She did it. Did she have a reason? If you disrespect me like that, yeah, is it about the kids? Should I calm my emotion? At some point in time, yes, you should calm your emotions. He should settle his pride and calm his pride down. And guess what he should do? Pick up the phone, call her, send her a text. So you know what? I was tripping. I'm sorry. Can you have CJ call me? At some point in time, co-parenting has to be put on both of them, and both of them had to come to a realization that it is about CJ, but at the same time, Chris, if she's gonna be that way and you don't want to lose your son, you reach out and you be the bigger man. Just my opinion. Anyway, Tina jumped in and had something to say about the whole situation after Chris and Clarence were on their rant. She said, girl, nobody complained about how we couldn't be there, but you don't even talk to mama. You could have sent her a simple picture or a text. Nobody should have to find out through social media. Please don't do too much. My patience is running low. And she said, you couldn't let him throw off on Twitter about other people, but as soon as it comes to us, you got something to say. And here your fans come tooth and nail. I'm tired of it. I got the time today. And I held my peace long enough. Even you had your fans bash me on my YouTube video. Tell me what y'all think about this in the comments down below. Is Queen doing too much bashing her family? Should she have called Chris? Should Chris have been more active? Should Clarence have said anything? Y'all come what y'all think about this whole situation down below. It got even so bad, all family members are getting into it now. Now Chris mom actually had something to say. She had something to say about it. She could at least told them. She could have told somebody so he can have support from his other side of the family. What y'all think about this situation? Let me know in the comments down below.
Now my niece just found out about CJ's graduation, and she said, "Oh, Auntie, if I know if you would have known CJ was graduating or whatnot, you would have been there." Oh, most definitely, because you got my son, you got CJ. Of course, again, my son, he has another chance at this. CJ, first time, that's my first grandbaby. Sure. If it was to go and support my grandson because if his father wouldn't have been able to go. That's the thing. I need people to stop saying, well, because the comments that I'm getting from certain people, because I'm getting a lot of stuff. But people saying, well, he couldn't go anyway, and this, that, and the other. Certain things, certain rules for certain stuff, and that's just what it is. If he would have probably put in a request and say, hey, I want to go, or can I go see my son graduate? Um, it's a possibility. The judge would have allowed that. Literally, it's a possibility. It's a possibility for a lot of stuff. For us to not get contacted, and now I'm saying it's on both ends. That don't own. That's like, dang, that's some BS. I'm sorry. Thank you. When my daughter goes to pick him up every time he traveled with not, even if it was her, even if it was, you don't have to deal with me. You don't even want me to come for whatever reason. It could have been somebody else. Or a simple, you know what came to my mind today? If you could, because at some point somebody got to grow up. That means my son, whomever, needs to grow up. It's time out for it. You see the boy is getting older. He sees things. He don't see stuff. Okay, if she found out 2 days ago, that's cool. But 2 days before she decided that she wanted Chris to keep him for a week, she called and Chris made sure that he had his son. So to me, that's no excuse. Because if he made it in 2 weeks, 2 days to go get his son, he would have made it 2 days to make sure somebody would be there to represent him. I don't find it the excuse. I'm tired of the excuses from him, her, and whoever else. Point blank. Period. The excuses need to stop. I have no bashing. This is not a bashing thing for her. This is a step up thing for my son. You don't step up and do what you need to do, you gonna be looking crazy. This ain't got nothing to do with social media. Nothing to do with social media. All of it needs to be stopped. Stop putting it on social media. Yes, he had a right, and that's what I don't understand. We can't never, like, okay, this is gonna be screen recorded. Put that in there. Okay, fine. Y'all on my page. I went live. Y'all coming to me. Y'all ask me questions. Y'all sending me stuff. I can't read everything. Yes, exactly. Um, I ain't see nothing, and I don't think he have either. Um, my thing is this: everybody, myself, um, everybody, just need to just grow up and put aside and put this baby first. This boy needs to be put first. Period. This is not a bashing this person. I'm tired of my mom then went on there and said, stop bashing her, stop bashing this, stop with the bash. I'm not going after nobody's parenting. But it is a hurtful thing because I'm not even the daddy. I'm not the mama. But I would have hated to find out my son graduated. I don't care if it was 10 minutes that my son accomplished something and I couldn't be involved. It's something he's already beating himself up. Okay? And I try not to get emotional, but he's already beating himself up because he can't do things because of his prior situation. But to take that from me is a little different. To not give me the option to say, well, you know, I can't be there and I appreciate. At some point, when is somebody going to grow up? At some point, when are they going to grow up? And again, that goes for my son too. Grow up. Because this is not making no sense. I ain't never, ever had 20 people in my life. And that's a lot. And I appreciate y'all. I know what y'all doing. But I ain't never had that. Okay? But at some point, it got to grow up. Can't nobody say we ain't reached out. He don't have a cell phone no more. But guess who on call? Who ain't answering no phone calls though? Okay? And it's not about the adults. This is about a baby who I know would have wanted his daddy to be a part. This is about something that could have been so easy. Just like my kids seen that I was on FaceTime and I didn't, my son was just as happy as if I was right there. And me as a mother, I felt bad because I'm like, oh my God, my baby. So I'm only speaking from experience of what I experienced yesterday. I've been in a whole anxiety mode just from having to come on live just to tell y'all, hey, my son graduated and my niece graduated, da 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 da. For y'all to tell me my grandson graduated. I don't agree with any disrespectful stuff that he does or say. But if it ain't putting a name to it, then I don't know who he talking about. Yeah. Because at some point you have to wonder what is being said to him. What is he reading? What is he saying? And then the vulgar or the oh no, I can't the household. I can't talk about their household. I can only talk about mine. It's more than just what people may see. Okay, yeah, he might go on social media and say this and say that or do this and do that. Okay, but cut off the cameras. You don't know what else is being said. So text, whatever. Don't know. I don't disrespect nobody. I don't want to be disrespected. No, that I don't not can't. And just to see for people, I don't like like they didn't took toxic to another level, narcissist to another level. All these people just their family. Why everybody else got to be or toxic or a narcissist except for the person that it's referring to? Like, why we got to be toxic? Why do her family got to be toxic? That's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, I think that they should, and it shouldn't just be on social media. My thing is not a social media thing. Again, I don't hate nobody. I don't. I hate what's going on. I just like what's going on. I do, but it's not fair. It's not. It's not fair. Yeah, I mean, you got a problem with his family. You got a problem with your family. But why this problem just exists once you get into a relationship? I just want to know that. I wasn't the problem when I was helping you get a divorce. I wasn't the problem when I was doing this. I wasn't the problem this, but now I'm the toxic person because I can be asked a question and answer it. Wow. I'm the toxic person. I'm the toxic person because I love my son. Just like you love your son and you protecting your son, you say, from certain things. I can't protect my son is grown, yeah, and I can't protect my son. Or at least try to. I can't protect my spirit, my energy. My son don't need nobody in his corner. Really? So his grandmama and his mama is in his corner. Oh, that's why he this and that, because he don't take responsibility or accountability of his action. Why? Because his mama and grandmama is in his corner. Damn it, that's all he had was his mama and his grandmama being by his side, never missing a graduation. That's not a bad parent. I'm not a bad parent because I'm supporting my son in his hard time. I didn't say I support what he do, but I can support my son. I can be there. If he got the freaking world on his back right now, dogging him, you think he need his parents and his family to be disrespecting him? Do you think he need his parents to be dogging him and putting him in a doghouse? Damn, y'all already did that. Y'all already put him in a doghouse. He ain't cheat on me. Y'all take one person's word and go and dog